G'day, folks. I'm Andrew, and welcome to AndrewChoppa's Audio Addiction. I figured I probably should introduce myself, given this a new YouTube channel, and 8.2999 billion of you don't recognise me from a bar of soap. I'm based in Victoria, Australia, and I've been obsessed with music since I was a young kid. I started playing classical piano, so I grew up on sort of classical music, particularly Baroque. And then got into 80s sort of glam, hair, sleaze, metal, tons of sort of hard rock, which no end angered my father. And then one day discovered that neoclassical metal was a thing. So blending classical music with speed and power metal blew my mind. I suppose Richie Blackmore's Rainbow should have been a key to that, but it wasn't, clearly. Anyway, from there it was classic rock, Scandi metal, glam rock, power metal, hard rock, and even some electronic. Most genres, if it's got a decent beat to it, I'll have a listen. Jazz and country and western fans back off. So, like my life, I've been through 2-channel, 5.1 channel, depending on the circumstances and family sort of dynamics at the time. And then about 6 years ago, I got into Head-Fi. And about 3 years ago, I got quite serious into it. Started getting headphones, small DAC and amps, combos, upgrading sort of thing. And then that hobby escalated quickly, like it does for most people, and very quickly desecrated my wallet. A big part of that journey, I suppose, came from meeting Lachlan Fennon from Passion for Sound, becoming a Patreon member, and then ultimately a friend. He has taught me a lot about listening critically, but being able to enjoy it at the same time. Since then, I've been writing reviews on headfi.org, and my handle is AndrewChoppa. So please have a look and see my reviews over there. I've been reviewing brands from all over the world, particularly since Shenzhen, China last year, going over with Lachlan. We got to meet many, many new brands, and so I am reviewing for a number of those right now. At some point, fairly recently, people started saying, Andrew, you should start a YouTube channel. And I said, no one needs to see this face, especially after they've eaten. So I don't think so. But I got a bit more pressure from friends, people in the industry, and said, look, you're already writing reviews. You may as well record them. So here we are today, I suppose. Worst case, you guys get to see me make an absolute doofus of myself in front of the camera. That's a free laugh. So I suppose this channel I'd like to be about is honest audio reviews, real music, listening with my ears, my gear, and my real honest opinions. There'll be a lot of budget gear, mid-fi, and the occasional sort of deep dive wallet whacker. No hype trains, no sort of brand worship, not pretending everything's end game. I am not an expert, and I've said that in all my written reviews. I'll say it openly. But I know what I hear, I know what I like, and I know what I can easily and happily recommend and what won't be suited to some people. I'm not scared to say that. The videos will be a bit raw at first. They might be slightly awkward. But that's part of the journey, I think. I just, you look at your own YouTube videos, you people who create content, and you look how cringeworthy they were at the start. I'm sure I'll be doing that in a year or two, looking back and thinking, oh my God, Andrew. So if you stick with me, I promised honest takes, good discussions, and a shared love of music and sound. So if that sounds like your thing, please hit subscribe, leave a comment, or constructive feedback. Disagree politely, I can handle it. And let's all talk audio. And biggest thanks to all of you who will like, subscribe, and follow me. I really appreciate it. Thank you.